How can you ace your online interview? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there, welcome to Team Lyqa, where I try to help you, in this case, prepare for your next job interview or scholarship interview, whatever that may be. Now, this is part of our series called Get Hired, where I try to help you get hired, and we have an entire podcast dedicated to this as well. So if you haven't checked those out yet, the links will be in the description box below. But today we're going to focus specifically on the online interview. Yeah, let's jump right into it. After the pandemic, maraming opportunities for online jobs or yung mga work from home setup. And ang narinig ko from all of you guys is that parami ng parami yung online interview ang nangyayari sa first level or hanggang sa second level ng interview. Kung tutusin, it makes sense kasi yung dating phone interview, lalo na kung mag-work ka from home, mas maganda kung online interview na lang. Makikita agad nila kung ano yung meron ka, ano yung kakayahan mo, ano yung presentation mo sa camera, and of course, pati yung connection mo. Which leads me to my first tip. Do a quick backdrop check. Yes, kasi nakikita ka na, dapat alam mo kung ano yung willing kang ipakita dun sa mag-i-interview sa iyo. Sa case ko, I use this backdrop. I use a few books to just show who I am. And this backdrop speaks volumes about what I stand for, ano yung ginagawa ko, attention to detail, and points of interest. Maganda tong topic for a conversation, lalo na kung gusto mo mag-build ng rapport with the person interviewing you. If willing ka to show some of your artwork, some of the fandoms that you follow, then that could be a good springboard para sa getting to know you section ng interview. Now, kung wala namang sariling space like this na safe or na maganda tingnan, aesthetically pleasing as your backdrop, you can always opt for a plain backdrop. Find a white wall sa bahay. Or kung wala, kahit kartolina o tela. I've seen so many people do this and marami naman ang nagsasabi na okay na rin siyang alternative. Now, of course, meron namang setting ang ibang meeting rooms where you can blur the background. However, hindi ko to nire-recommend kasi over time, masakit siya sa mata kapag napapanood mo siya. So, put yourself in the shoes of the person interviewing you. May enjoy mo bang tingnan yung ganong ka-blurred na fake background or stick na lang tayo sa something simple? Now, dito ko lang isisingit na may mga green screen settings yung ibang mga apps or programs. However, hindi ko siya maipapayo lalo na kung hindi ganun ka-reliable yung internet speed ninyo sa bahay or kung hindi siya masyadong kaya nung device na gagamitin ninyo. So again, tip number 1, backdrop check. Tip number 2, pick your outfit. Now, some of you may say na hindi naman yun ganun importante kasi hindi naman kita yung buong katawan mo sa online interview. Hindi naman importante magsapatos ka pa kasi hindi naman nila yun titingnan o sisilipin. However, I would just recommend na magsuot pa rin kayo ng corporate attire or at least ng smart casual na attire kasi it changes the way that we think. When you are dressed a certain way, we tend to behave a certain way as well. Baka yung iba sa inyo nakaka-relate, comment na lang din kayo ha. Pero di ba kung nakapormal ka, parang yung language mo, yung mannerisms mo, kung paano mo i-carry yung sarili mo ay nagbabago. Na marami na rin akong nabalitaan na yung mga naka-shorts lang or yung mga boxers sa ilalim. Tapos biglang kumatok yung nanay nila o bumukas yung pinto o kailangan nilang biglang tumayo. Pero hindi sila makatayo agad kasi nga makikita na naka-shorts sila sa ilalim. So para sure, magpantalon na kayo. Tip number 3, dahil ready na yung backdrop mo, ready ka na rin, ang susunod na would be kung ready ba yung equipment na gagamitin mo. Na meron akong video about the online pre-flight check na pwede nyo panoorin right now. Ilink ko na lang din para mapanood ninyo yon. Dinetail ko doon kung ano-ano yung mga kailangan ninyong i-check before your meeting to make sure na ready ka at all of your devices are in tip-top shape. I-stress ko na rin na itong pre-flight check na ito ay magandang mangyari twice. One time long before your interview and one more time right before your interview. Just in case may mga nagbago sa settings. Tip number 4, make sure that you're looking right at the camera. Now, I know this sounds simple. Pero sa totoo lang, sa dami ng mga online meetings, mga live online events, interviews din na na-attendan ko mula noon hanggang ngayon. Simpleng advice ito pero marami pa rin ang hindi gumagawa. And I understand why. Kasi iba rin talaga yung feeling kapag nakatingin ka straight sa lens ng camera. At dahil usually gumagamit tayo ng laptop, phone o tablet, we are inclined to look at the screen kapag tayo ay nasa isang online meeting. Pero let me show you the difference. Usually, ang mga camera ng laptop or ng ibang devices natin ay nasa taas. Usually. Yung iba, gaya ng tablet, this one in particular has it on the side. And importante for you to know kung nasaan siya. Kasi doon ka titingin sa interview. It spells the difference between you talking like this, "Hi, good afternoon, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity," and this, "Hi there, thank you for your time today, thank you for this opportunity." See how different that is? Making sure that you look at the camera, not the screen, can spell the difference between you seeming confident or not. Now, this may require a bit of practice, kaya pwede ninyong subukan na i-record ang sarili ninyo by using the camera na built-in sa device na gagamitin ninyo. When you do that, you would notice the way that you would look at the camera, the way that you would conduct yourself. And honestly, the more you do it, the more practice you put in, the less self-aware you would be sa actual na interview. Masasanay ka rin. Some people ask me kung bakit kaya kong tumingin sa camera like this or to seem confident on camera, and the answer is, I've made thousands of videos na. If you compare my old ones to this one right here, syempre malaking pinagkaiba. Kaya mag-practice ka rin. Now, kung nakababa yung laptop mo sa desk mo, medyo mahirap ma-achieve yan. So, you could use a riser for your laptop or... Now, that leads us to our next tip. If you find yourself at any point being out of breath or kung medyo fidgety ka kapag kinakabahan, standing instead of sitting can do the trick. Having a sit-stand desk can help you find the exact spot that looks great on camera. Now, this right here and the one that I have sa Studio B ng Team Lyqa ay galing sa Flexi Spot. So, if you're interested to get any of their products, don't forget to use our discount code Lyqa sa checkout. Sayang din yung discount na yan. Pag nakatayo kasi tayo, pinoproject natin yung boses natin. Palabas siya. Kaya mas confident sounding. So, if ang note sa inyo ng mga dati ninyong interviewers that you don't sound confident, this may be helpful sa iyo. Here's another tip. Make sure that your posture is good. Kasi iba yung dating kapag nakaganito ka sa interview versus nakaganito. Alin sa dalawa ang mukhang confident, di ba? Now, of course, having a chair na ergonomic ang design could really be helpful dito. That way, kahit matagal kang nakaupo ng diretso, ay hindi sasakit yung likod mo. This particular chair that I have is also from Flexi Spot. And this is actually the second chair I bought from them. Kasi yung una, yun pa yung gamit ko dun sa lumang studio, dun sa room ko, sa childhood bedroom ko. And this one is the one I bought when I moved into the Team Lyqa HQ. No regrets. Again, I've been using this for years and still very, very good. At higit sa lahat, bilang tita, hindi masakit sa likod. Now, another question I get is, anong gagawin ko kapag hindi ako nagsasalita? Well, here are a few things that you could practice. Number 1, looking at the camera and smiling. Nodding. Tilting your head to show interest. Using your hands to communicate, pero not fidgeting like this. If in doubt, you can hold on to them like this, or just set them down sa table. Now, of course, those are just the things that you could do around the interview. Kung ano yung isasagot at sasabihin ninyo, again, we've talked about those sa the Get Hired playlist and sa Get Hired podcast. So yung common questions from tell me something about yourself, rate yourself from 1 to 10, all of those things, doon nyo na lang panoorin yung tips ko kung paano nyo yun sasagutin. So that's it muna for now. I'm hoping this helps you prepare better for your next online interview. At let me know how it goes. Let me know din kung may iba pa kayong tips na na-miss ko para matulungan natin yung ibang makakanood pa ng video na ito. And as we always say sa channel na to, Aja Aja. Kaya niyan. I'll see you in the next video and bye for now.